Right now in Winston-Salem, police say they're investigating a crash that's forced Indiana Avenue to close from Bethabara Road to Appomattox Drive. It's not clear if anyone was hurt. Authorities are asking you to avoid this area while they work to clear the scene. We'll update you throughout the morning as we learn more. One of the 3 suspects accused of killing Greensboro Police Sergeant Dale Nix will spend at least 25 years behind bars. Jameer Foster pled guilty to multiple charges, including second-degree murder for the shooting of Sergeant Nix in December of 2023 outside of a Sheetz gas station. Greensboro Police Chief John Thompson says it's a massive weight off the shoulders of Nix's family and the department he served.
There were a lot of tears, and as we reflected on Sergeant Nix and his life and his impact, very emotional. I truly support the Nix family and the decision that they made because that was the best thing for their family.
Family members say they were involved in the plea deal and felt satisfied with the outcome. Foster is one of 3 suspects who have been charged in connection to this case. John Morrison is charged with first-degree murder. Zachariah Blackwell is charged with accessory after the fact. We have an update on a story we initially broke to you on Wednesday. A man wanted in a domestic violence case in Forsyth County has died after police shot him in Kentucky. Brooks Plemons was wanted for multiple charges related to an incident in Clemens last weekend. On Tuesday, he was found by officers in Kentucky. When authorities tried to pull Plemons over, 3 officers shot at him. It's not clear what led to police firing their weapons, but investigators say a gun was found in Plemons' car. Leaders in Winston-Salem say they have taken steps to strengthen the city's technology after a cyber attack in late 2024. They've installed advanced security tools across the city's devices and networks. They're also implementing stricter password protocols while eliminating shared accounts. The investigation determined someone gained access to certain city systems and copied information without permission. The attack led to payroll issues and kept city customers from paying bills online. And in Thomasville, officials say 95% of government systems are back online, nearly 8 months after being hit with their own cyber attack. The attack was discovered last June, forcing leaders to rebuild the city's networks. Several functions, including billing, were impacted. The deputy city manager says staff members are making progress each day, but it's been a, quote, marathon to rebuild.
I want to commend our employees on a job well done and overcoming so many challenges over the last 7 months, because it can be very frustrating. And so they've stuck with us and powered through and accepted the challenge each and every day we face.
City leaders do not believe any customer's data was leaked during the hack. They also say while law enforcement systems were impacted, police and fire response times were not. Local deputies are planning to test out body cameras over the coming weeks. 300 body cameras will be tried out by the Alamance County Sheriff's Office. The department is also testing video storage and server uploads. We're told deputies have been requesting the cameras for the past 2 years, but have just now been able to get the funding for them. Once field testing is complete, cameras will be issued to all sworn deputies and detention officers. In Guilford County, a string of business closures have left many in Greensboro wondering what's going on. WXII 12's Aaron Burnett caught up with business owners and local leaders to try to get some answers.
From beloved restaurants to local staples, business owners tell me it's not just one thing that's leading to folks closing their doors, and it's sparking a bigger and real conversation about community support.
Red Cinema, McCool's Public House, Dane's Chicken and Waffles. Just a few Greensboro go-tos that closed their doors at the end of January.
But it's not an anomaly. There's a lot of factors in the nation that restaurants are seeing, and it all hit at once for us.
Another South Elm Street staple, Sill & Sco, announced it will close its doors in July after 5 years.
Business last year was probably the worst it's been in the 5 years of being open. Even during COVID, it wasn't as bad as it was in 2025.
Co-owner Tara Reeves says food costs and less downtown foot traffic were just 2 factors, and back-to-back winter storms didn't help.
When I saw the second one coming, I just broke down. I sent a screenshot over to Sean and was like, what are we going to do?
Reeves shared her experience on social media, fueling a larger conversation about the struggles of entrepreneurship downtown.
And there are so many factors. It can be landlords, it can be the support from the community, it can be marketing aspects, it can be just, we just decided not to do it anymore.
When the snow melts, we've got cabin fever. We're going to want to get out there. And I hope folks will get out there and come support your local business.
Matheny says he's getting advice from leaders in nearby cities like Charlotte and Durham that have been through similar times. He's also thinking about new ways to generate business downtown, but he doesn't think this closing surge will last long. He says they expect 10 new businesses to come to the area this year. In the studio, I'm Erin Burnett, WXAI 12 News.